Life will not wait for you. The world does not stop moving because you feel tired, discouraged, or afraid. Every day that you choose weakness, you fall behind. Behind in your goals, behind in your growth, behind in the person you are meant to become. Weakness is not about your body, it's about your mind. It's when you make excuses instead of progress. It's when you let fear stop you instead of fuel you. It's when you settle for less because greatness feels uncomfortable. Understand this. Nobody is coming to save you. No one will hand you success, respect, or happiness. These things are earned, and the price is strength. Strength of discipline, strength of courage, strength of consistency. Stop being so weak that you scroll for hours but can't give yourself 1 hour to improve. Stop being so weak that you complain about life but do nothing to change it. Stop being so weak that you quit at the first sign of difficulty. The truth is harsh, but it's also liberating. If weakness is a choice, then strength is also a choice. You can choose to train your mind like you train your muscles. You can choose to fight back against laziness, fear, and doubt. You can choose to stand up, take responsibility, and take action today, not tomorrow. When people hear the word weak, they often think about muscles, body strength, or physical ability. But true weakness is not about how much weight you can lift or how fast you can run. It's about how strong your thoughts are. The mind is the control center of everything you do. If your thoughts are weak, your actions will be weak. If your mindset is fragile, even the smallest challenge will break you down. Think about it. A person can be physically strong, but if they doubt themselves, procrastinate, or constantly make excuses, all that physical strength means nothing. On the other hand, someone who may not look powerful on the outside but has a resilient, determined mind will always push through difficulties and achieve more. Mental weakness shows up in small ways, like quitting when things get tough, complaining instead of solving problems, or allowing fear to control your decisions. Strength starts in the mind because every action begins with a thought. If your mind tells you, "I can't," then your body won't even try. But if your mind tells you, "I must," your body will follow, even when it hurts, even when it's hard. That's why training your thoughts is more important than training your muscles. The greatest battles are not fought in the gym, on the field, or in the office. They are fought in your own head. Until you conquer weakness in your mind, you will never conquer weakness in your life. Excuses are nothing more than polished lies we tell ourselves to feel better about doing less. They sound convincing in the moment. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I'll start tomorrow. But excuses are silent thieves. They rob you of progress, opportunities, and the future you could be living. Every time you make an excuse, you choose weakness over strength. Think about it. No one ever became successful because of the excuses they made. Excuses don't pay bills. Excuses don't build skills. Excuses don't shape leaders. Action does. Strength is measured not by what you intend to do, but by what you actually do. Even small, imperfect steps forward are more powerful than the best excuse. When you excuse yourself, you give your struggles permission to win. When you act, you prove to yourself that you are in control. Excuses lock you in the same place. Action pushes you forward. Excuses focus on what's missing. Action focuses on what's possible. Excuses are built on fear. Action is built on courage. The truth is simple. You can have excuses or you can have results, but you cannot have both. One of the hardest truths to accept in life is that nobody is responsible for your success but you. Not your parents, not your friends, not your teachers, not your boss, you. Too many people sit around waiting for a miracle, hoping someone will notice their potential or expecting life to somehow hand them opportunities. But the reality is, the world doesn't reward wishes, it rewards effort. Nobody owes you anything. Life is tough for everyone, and if you keep waiting for someone to rescue you, you'll be waiting forever. People may guide you, inspire you, or support you along the way, but at the end of the day, you're the one who has to take the step. You're the one who has to wake up early, put in the work, fight through doubt, and keep going even when no one claps for you. The sooner you understand this, the stronger you become, because when you stop relying on others to fix your problems, you start relying on yourself, and that's where real growth begins. The power to change your life is in your own hands. The effort you put in today, the sacrifices you make, the discipline you build, those are the things that save you. No one is coming to save you, and that's not a reason to be discouraged. It's a reason to rise. Strength isn't built overnight, and it isn't built by doing things only when you feel like it. Real strength comes from discipline. The ability to keep showing up even when you're tired, unmotivated, or bored. Discipline is what pushes you out of bed when the alarm rings at 5 a.m. Discipline is what makes you finish the task when quitting feels easier. Without discipline, your goals will always remain dreams. But discipline alone isn't enough. You also need courage. The courage to take risks, to face failure, and to keep moving forward despite fear. Courage doesn't mean you're never afraid, it means you act even when you are afraid. Every time you step into discomfort, you build a layer of strength that excuses and comfort zones will never give you. And then there's consistency. Anyone can be disciplined for a day, or courageous for a moment. But the ones who win in life are those who keep going every single day. Consistency beats talent, beats luck, and beats motivation. A strong person is not defined by what they do once in a while, but by what they repeat day after day until it becomes who they are. Strength is not found in shortcuts or motivation bursts. It's found in the unglamorous daily grind of discipline, courage, and consistency. That is the formula for becoming unshakable. Every day you are faced with two doors. One door is laziness and fear, the other is growth. The mistake people make is thinking laziness just happens or fear controls them. No, both are choices. You choose to hit snooze instead of getting up. You choose to scroll endlessly instead of studying, training, or working. You choose to let fear stop you instead of using it to fuel you. These are decisions, not accidents. Laziness feels safe in the moment, but it destroys you slowly. It keeps you comfortable today while stealing opportunities from your tomorrow. Fear works the same way. It whispers that you're not ready, not strong enough, not good enough. And when you believe it, you chain yourself down. But here's the truth. The same energy it takes to stay lazy or afraid could be used to move forward. Growth is also a choice, but it's the harder one. Growth means discomfort. Growth means doing what others avoid. Growth means facing the fear and saying, I'm doing it anyway. Every time you choose growth over laziness, you gain strength. Every time you choose courage over fear, you gain power. You cannot escape making a choice. Every single day, you are voting for the person you want to become. And if you don't choose growth, you are automatically choosing weakness. Failure is not the enemy, it's the teacher. Every strong person you admire has fallen, stumbled, and even hit rock bottom. Falling is part of the process. You will fail, you will lose, you will be embarrassed, and sometimes you will feel crushed. That's not weakness, that's life testing you. The real weakness is not in the fall, but in refusing to rise again. Too many people fail once and decide, this isn't for me. They give up on their goals, their dreams, and themselves because getting up felt too heavy. But listen closely. Pain is temporary. Quitting is permanent. The moment you stay down, you've lost, not to others, but to yourself. Every fall gives you two choices: stay on the ground and complain, or stand up stronger and wiser. The people who win are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who rise every single time. Every scar tells a story of survival, every mistake becomes fuel, and every comeback makes you unshakable. Falling is normal, expected, and even necessary, but staying down, that's weakness, and weakness is a choice. Excuses are like chains. They hold you back, but only as long as you keep wearing them. The moment you drop the excuses, everything changes. Progress begins the second you stop saying "I can't" and start asking "How can I?" Winning is not about being the smartest, the strongest, or the most talented. It's about refusing to hide behind reasons and finally taking responsibility. As long as excuses exist in your life, success will always stay out of reach. You can't grow and make excuses at the same time. You can't complain about where you are while refusing to move. Excuses give you comfort for a moment, but they cost you years of wasted potential. The day you get honest with yourself and say, "It's not my boss, not my family, not my situation, it's me," is the day you take back your power. Winners aren't people who never had obstacles. They're people who looked at every obstacle and said, "So what, I'll handle it." That's when life opens up. That's when momentum starts building. That's when you begin to separate yourself from the weak. The moment excuses end, winning begins. So I say it again, stop being so weak. Weakness is a habit, but so is strength. You can choose to keep hiding behind excuses, laziness, and fear. Or you can choose to rise, fight, and take control of your life. No one else can do it for you. No one else will live your dreams, walk your path, or carry your burdens. That's on you. Be stronger than your doubts. Be stronger than your comfort zone. Be stronger than every reason your mind invents to hold you back. Because the moment you decide to stop being weak and start being relentless, nothing, not failure, not fear, not even pain, can stop you. Stand tall, take action, build strength, and win.